Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe. In today's video, we're talking about compound interest, the magic of compound interest, how it differs from simple interest, and this is just something you need to think at the back of your mind when you're thinking about investing, how long you should invest, should I take out my interest. So to begin with, let's differentiate between simple interest and compound interest. Simple interest is interest that is only calculated on your principal, your investment principal. But however, compounding means that as you earn interest on your investment, it is added to your original investment, and as a result, you can earn interest on your interest as well. So sometimes the difference may not be much, but over time, compound interest earns you more interest. Okay, so let's take an example. Let's say you have 1,000 shillings and you can earn 10% on your investment. Maybe it's calculated annually for this example, just to make it simple. So if you have 1,000 times 10%, you get 100. If you invest that principal but you take away your interest because maybe you need your interest for something else, the next year you'll still have 1,000 times the 10%. That is, if interest remains constant, you get 100 again. So that 1,000 still stays, you get your interest, but you take it out. However, with compounding, let's say you have 1,000. After 1 year, times 10%, you get 1,000 plus the 100, which is interest. So after a year, it becomes 1,100. If you don't take your interest, so you reinvest the whole amount. You reinvest 1,100. And in the next year, you get 1,100 times 10%. You'll end up getting 1,210 in your second year. That means even your interest and some interest. So with time, you find that if you have compound interest, that is, you're not taking out your interest, you find that your money multiplies more. Your money multiplies more because even the interest is added back. And it also earns interest. Yeah. Okay, so that was a simple example. Compound interest can be calculated on a number of ways. It can be calculated even daily. Some financial institutions or banks can calculate maybe monthly or annually. Of course, if the frequency of compounding is more, so if it's calculated maybe daily, if your compound interest is calculated daily compared with someone whose compound interest is calculated annually, in the end, the person whose compound interest is calculated daily gets more money. Of course, the difference will be small in the initial years, but over time, because of this magic of compounding, it increases. So why am I talking about compound interest? It's just important to think about these things when you're investing. Sometimes we can want to take away our interest. If you take away your interest, it means the money does not really, it's growing, but because of taking your interest, it just remains flat. Or sometimes you can go to a bank and they are calculating simple interest. So maybe you have your 1,000 times 10%, it's 1,100, but maybe they can just be calculating simple interest only on your principal. So that means your interest is not earning interest. So of course your money will not grow as fast as that person whose money is compounded. So it really is important. Sometimes we invest and then we are quick to take away our interest. Maybe we have other things to do, but it's really important that we think about compound interest. If you can put your money for 5 years, for 10 years, with time the effects of compounding are so big. Just as an example of this, this example, this person invested 1,000. If they only earn simple interest, they will have 1,100 after 1 year, and then after another year, if it is just that the interest is on the principal, it's 1,200. But with this other person, they have invested 1,100. In 2 years, it's 1,210. So there's an extra 10 shillings because the interest and interest. So then, give it 10 years. This becomes so big, and imagine if the money is even more. If it's not 1,000, it's 100,000, it's 1 million. These small differences will add up over time. So yes, let's think about these things when we're investing. Can we reinvest back our interest? Is our interest earning interest, or is it just there? Because over time, as much as you think these things are small, they might not make sense. With time, they really add up. So that's all, guys. Those are my thoughts around earning compound interest. Let me know in the comment section down below your experiences with compound interest. What are your thoughts? Any other questions you might have, so that we can all learn from each other. If you've liked this video, please don't forget to click the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you in my next video. Bye.